Hey guys, what's up? This is Scher talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today video will be doing Final Island for this week. This one here can be hard for some people because the first stage or the first well, it's kind of hard. Yes, Heat and Cold Well has enemies with a lot of HP. First wave does not have, but the second one has. This purple Bane cannot even be killed by Genryu. Yeah, and I checked it on my Discord, people with Max and Genryu still cannot clear this wave with just Genryu. You need extra help. And then we have a boss here, Snow Worm. This is the only boss of this week, and it's only weak to Heat and Cold. This is a Heat and Cold well, and the first and the second one are Heat and Cold. But there is at least one good thing about this one, is that the enemies are weak to Heat and Cold all the waves. All the waves. So that's nice, because on the second one has a mix, like the first wave being weak to heat, and then the second one being weak to cold, and heat on the same time. So it's kind of better if you bring your best heat and cold attackers into the first well. Okay, so I have a party here, and I am using Genryu, because Genryu is very powerful for this. Even though he cannot nuke that second wave, he needs an extra help. And an extra help can be either for Vassalt or Nawal's daughter even. Yeah, even this Nawal's daughter can help him kill the second wave. I usually get this surging wave to 10, so that if I want to run on auto, it should work. But the first wave should be cleared by Joe. We have Joe, Genryu, also Gray. I don't think you need Gray if you are very powerful, but Gray here is just to assure you that you kill the boss with Gray. First wave is Joe, second Genryu plus Nawal, and then on the last one we have Gray just to help. And with that, we are set into the first well. Let's go. Okay, so the battle started, and I suggest you remove full power and just open with Joe, guaranteeing that she will attack here. And then after that you can turn full power auto if you want. The second wave will be Genryu and Nawal's daughter. Genryu cannot do this alone. On the last wave, we don't want Nawal's daughter to attack, so we'll do something else here. Let's use Gray. It seems like Gray attack has a very low priority, so something bad can happen here. Let's just click normal attack with people. Besides Genryu, well, Joe can just use hybrid magic. Nawal's daughter normal attack. Scatter petals may be enough. Maybe enough. Yes, it is enough. So you only took 5 actions, and not 6. But some people will do it with 6, some people will do it with 7. If you're Nawal's daughter attack, she just makes it a little longer. But with that, we have the max score. Let's go to the next well. Now for the second well, we have enemies weak to heat and cold again. The first 3, the frogs, are weak to heat, and then the other ones are weak to cold. The first wave is mixed. The second wave as well. Some are weak to heat, some are weak to cold. But there's one catch. These enemies don't have too much HP, so you don't need to bring your best attackers ever. Like Ryu is kind of overkill here. Even Joe is overkill. And then on the last wave, they have both weaknesses, as you can see. So it's easier to decide. The first wave you can go with one element, the second one you can choose a second element, and the third one you can just mix them up. And that's exactly what I did. Let's click here on Edit. I'll show you. I'm using the Anima Stream formation, and I have 2 very strong characters here in the middle. I mean, for AoE, we have Bart. He will kill the first wave just fine. He's a fast attacker, don't need help. Then on the second wave, we have Assault clearing the wave, and I'm also inheriting Bubble Burst so that he has an AoE on the last wave. And then I have Miriam here. Volcano is not that interesting since he can try to use Crimson Flare. We want Miriam to use Firestorm, so increasing her BP to 10. And then there is Muse here just as a filler. If she attacks, it's good enough. And with that, we have the setup. Let's go. For the last one, we may need 2 attacks. Doesn't really matter which enemy you attack here. Yeah, only one left. Okay, because it's 1 move on the first wave, 2 moves with the second wave, and then on the last wave you can use all 4 characters just fine, and we will still be under 6 actions. With that max score, nice. And for the last one we have a spell well. The enemies here are weak to elemental damage, but you can also bring physical elemental damage, That should be very easy since we have very powerful characters released recently. So all of them have weaknesses to all elementals, and the second wave has a enemy with a lot of HP. So we have to think about this. So what I'm using is the Royal Family, because this was a very good banner. I suggested everyone to pull on this. Many people have access to these styles. The formation is Amazon Raid X. I have Emperor on the front. He would just use his Imperial Sword to kill the first wave. And then on the last one, he can just use some Flash. And the last and the second. Then we also have Leon. And Leon has Imperial Glory. We want to save it for the last wave. We can even change that with BP Coast, but I will do this on manual. Why? Because Final Empress will use it to kill that boss with her Quadruple Moon Strike. And we can even use Emperor on the second wave. Yes. Leon save it for the last. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me remove full power auto because it's not easy to run this on auto since the second boss needs Empress. Let's just use Imperial Sword, normal attack, and normal attack for... Oops, you can even use Tubely Light with Leon, because it's delayed, he will never attack. Emperor is already on the front line. In this formation, he gets a higher priority, so that's good enough. Golden Ball, we can use some Flash, and then Quadruple Moon Strike. And you can even try to use Tubely Light again with Leon. That means that he will not attack. I think we need only 3 hits. Yes, we don't need the 4th. Now it's time for Leon. Leon will shine on this last wave. He can kill this all with just his attack. Imperial Glory. And that's it. Very, very powerful like always. With that, we also get the max score, since it was only 4 actions. And yeah, that's it guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description of the video. Hope to see you soon in the next episode. Bye.